You think I should do one of those like cheesy walk-ins, you know, where you just like walk in, act like the camera's not here when obviously it is? Oh, hey there, how you guys doing? Check this out. Inside of this bag, got some top secret products from Edelkrone. Very exciting stuff. Edelkrone is sponsoring this video, so giveaways coming up, but check this out. Here it is, the Edelkrone JibONE. Now, it doesn't look that special, right? But with it, we can actually do some really cool, unique camera moves. So let's set it up real quick. So we got a 3/8 inch thread right here. So we're just gonna mount that. And that's just gonna rotate in to secure down. We got a bubble level right there. So we're gonna center that straight out. We can loosen this up and this just extends out just like that. And you could really, you know, extend it out as much as you want. You can kind of make it short, you can make it long. This is fully extended out. So we're gonna start off simple by just throwing this head on here. Camera goes up here. Now what we're gonna do is try to balance this thing out. And depending on what kind of payload you have up here and how far it's extended out, it's all gonna kind of shift. So if I unlock this, notice that the camera side is a little bit heavier. So we're gonna need to counterweight it. We're just gonna throw this in here. So this counterweight is too heavy. So now it's heavy on this side. So what I need to do is take this counterweight, slide it in a little bit. Let's say right around there. Perfect. Now everything is balanced. I'm gonna tighten that in and check this out. So now I got it powered up. I threw in some batteries. If you're familiar with any Edelkrone stuff, like their sliders, all of it is controlled by the app. So if I swing up, look at that, it moves up and it swings down. Now this is just the start of what this thing can do, but let's try to get a test shot real quick. Now, one of the things I really like about jib moves is that you can kind of use the whole entire ground as your parallax. And what do I mean by that? Well, sliders, usually you want to have some foreground elements, some mid, and then some far away elements, so that when you move side to side, you kind of see things shifting around. It kind of gives that cinematic move, right? But let's say you're out in the middle of nowhere where there's nothing around. The jib moves vertically, so essentially your ground is all your parallax. But what I was particularly impressed with was that I can loosen this up and actually turn it on its side. So now it's horizontal, so it can move side to side, almost kind of like a slider. Look at that. So let's try the same shot with this. Why are we skipping? That is embarrassing. So in a lot of cases, that means this can replace a slider in a way, right? Because you could go side to side and that looks pretty good. The advantage to a slider though, is that it does move in a perfectly straight line, opposed to this, which is going around in a circle. So it does a little bit of an arc, you know what I mean? Now I noticed that if you're shooting out straight and you're moving side to side, then I don't really notice that arc too much usually, but I notice it more if you're trying to do a move into something. So instead of going straight into it, you kind of go like that. But me personally, I would rather carry around this thing than a slider because you have more options on the types of moves you can do. So we've seen it go straight up and down, horizontal. Now I'm gonna put it 45 degree to its side. Because now, check it out, it's going diagonal now. Look at that. This is my favorite because it's just so unique. Some people just walk past us and they're like, whoa, you control that with your phone? Yeah, this is a head turner for sure.
Looks like a robot spider.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You know what's interesting? Is I feel more comfortable talking to the camera when I'm holding the camera. Like sometimes when you're holding the camera, I almost feel like I'm supposed to like be more professional. I don't know, because I feel like I'm being filmed opposed to just like, I don't know.
Like interview mode.
Whenever I give the camera to Sam, I'm like constantly messing up. I'm like, I try to say a line and then I mess up. I think I just get kind of nervous. You make me nervous, Sam.
Sorry, it's my dashing good looks.
So using the Head Plus by itself, really awesome. But when you pair it with this is the Head Plus, it is magic. And here's some of the shots I've gotten with this setup.
These hands will break your bones. You want some trouble. When I see you, I see blood in the water. Run deep, it runs deep, blood in the water. I see blood in the water.
Now motion control can be a little bit intimidating, right? But fear not, it's not that hard. So we have our head plus here, and we just kind of mount it onto the jib. Got a camera mounted on here, and I'm not gonna go too in depth because I already made a video about this head plus. But when paired with the jib, it is gonna make some differences because now look at this, it's so much heavier. This head plus, not super light. So here's where we add in some extra counterbalance. Now these are a kilogram each, and they just kind of stack into each other. So this is 2 extra kilograms of weight here. This just stacks on top, and now we should be a little bit closer to balance here. So, oh, actually that's perfect. Yeah, look at that, money. Now this C500 will be our model here. Now, one of the things that's kind of intimidating about motion control is like, how do you program it and do all that? But I'm actually really happy with the app itself. So when I turn on the app, I basically just hit smart pairing. What that basically does is the app scans for all the Edelkrone products around it, and it detected the head and the JibONE automatically, and then gives me like a custom interface to operate them. We have our swing on the right here, as you can see, and since it also detected the head, now gives me this pan and tilt, so I could also control this camera as well. But here's my personal favorite way of programming this. So I can literally just grab the camera, turn it in any direction as well as the jib. So let's say I wanted to start up here, right? Something like that. Start off with a top view, and I'm just gonna press and hold pose number 1. Now this is gonna save this exact position. So then let's find our second pose. Something like this for pose number 2, right? So I just hold it there, press and hold pose number 2, save. So now that we have those 2 points, all I have to do is press pose 1, and look at this camera move. So perfectly fluid. And honestly, most of the time, I just need 2 poses, but you have 6 slots here, so I don't know. Hell, let's give me a third spot right here. Let's do this for spot number 3, all right? Boom. And the only real things that you really need to change here is the speed and also your ease. So the speed is obvious, how fast you want the camera to move. The ease is here, how smooth you want it to move in and out of its position. So for example, something like an interview, I want it to start moving and stop very slowly, so there's no jarring. But if I know that I'm only going to be using the shot during motion, then I can just give it the hard ends. That way it just accelerates as fast as possible when we get started. Well, hello there. And then it just kind of stops. You see that? Now, if you're forgetful of what each pose is, see how there's like a camera in the box of pose 1? I can tap that, and the camera on the phone turns up, and I can essentially just take my phone camera and just snap this angle right there. Nice. Now let's snap a picture of pose number 2. The camera's automatically gonna go there. So I could just put my phone camera just right up to where this lens is, pose number 2. And then pose number 3, of course, is the uncomfortably close shot of my face. Ah, look at that, perfect. Now I'll tap pose 1 and pose 2 at the same time. So boom, and now it's essentially just gonna loop between 1 and 2 over and over. So this is perfect for an interview situation. Maybe you want your B cam to always be moving, and it just looks like so professional. Like this is pretty fast right here, but let's see what it looks like if I just drop it all the way to like, 25%. Now, when you're looking at something like this, you might be like, oh my God, it's moving so slow, snore. But look at this footage. It's so gentle and elegant. It just adds that subtle touch that really adds the next level of production value to your footage, right? Now, there's several other ways to use this app. You got time-lapse mode, target mode, stop motion, but key pose, by far, my favorite. Because it's just so dang simple, right? You just literally grab the camera, put it where you want it. Okay, pose number 4, move it up here. Pose number 5, literally takes 3 seconds to program in a super high quality looking shot. I used to shoot a lot more tabletop product stuff, and man, would I have killed to have this thing then. Just look at that, I'm not even trying. And there's also increments between your angle too. It's not like there's vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. There's stops in between. So let's do one where it barely goes up a little bit. And this time I'm gonna mount this inverted. Perfect for when you're trying to get the camera just like right up against the ground. Oh, this was gonna be juicy. I can feel it. All right, here we go. OMG. I'm pretty sure you could point this combination to anything and it's gonna look fucking fantastic. This is starting to look like an ad for Canon now, which it isn't, okay? Just to switch it up a little bit. Coming through. And there. See, I don't need to hear it, okay? Oh, another Canon fanboy, blah, blah. No, I believe all cameras are equally beautiful. It's too easy. Too easy. Now I did kind of want to test out the weight capacity of this thing, and I am pushing it a little bit past its limit here. This is a C500 Mark II. It is not a lightweight camera, and the thing is I have 4 kilograms of counterweights back here, so stretched out fully, it wasn't able to balance it, but by shortening this by a couple inches, it's able to handle it perfectly. So recommended setup weight for this jib is 5 kilograms or 11 pounds, and with this head plus with the camera is 14 pounds. So we're over that weight limit, but if you ever do scooch over there, you make a few minor adjustments and you can make it work. I think we've gotten so used to seeing sliders that when we see something new, by doing a little vertical movement, it feels like something much higher production value, you know? Kind of like if we were using, what do you call those dollies that have that hydraulic arm?
Like a Fisher dolly?
A Fisher dolly or a Chapman dolly.
Chapman
Those ones that are crazy. It feels more like we're using one of those. Time for giveaway details. Wah! For a chance to win one of these awesome JibONEs, easy peasy. All you gotta do is follow Edelkrone on Instagram and drop a comment down below. Good luck to y'all. Should we read some comments? Sam, you wanna get in here and read some comments with me? Funny how I keep watching stuff that I can't afford. Must be the person who presents it. Hey, that's good. Why is your crotch in my face? So that's too uncomfortable. Hey, stop it. This guy. I'm still rocking the C100 Mark II as my daily driver. That is an awesome camera. What I like about the C100 Mark II is, I mean, it's only HD. Like spec-wise, it's very underwhelming. It's only like, what, 35 megabits per second or it still looks good.
That's what I use.
Exactly, yeah. That camera is like proof that you don't need a lot of specs to get really good images because it looks better than most cameras out there. It's got that good sensor, it's got that good dynamic range, good colors.
And that low light. Woo.
Yeah, the low light's nuts on it, huh?
They look like a water Spider-Man like this. I'm standing, I don't know if you can see.
I think you just look insane. How many times does Gene say that looks pretty good? I don't know. I guess I say that a lot, huh? That looks pretty good. I think I say that out of habit. But
That looks pretty good.
But that's the way I say it, okay? If I go, that looks pretty good, yeah, it's like, whatever. But if I go, that looks pretty good, that's like, oh yeah, I'm excited about it. Welcome to another episode of I Have More Money Than You. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to brag about how much money I have, but if you think that's impressive, you should look at my credit card debt. You'll be blown away. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thanks again, Edelkrone, for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys later.